Do you see here, hi guys and gals? Well, it is Saturday afternoon, about 4 o'clock over here. We're changing the time. We're going into our winter time this weekend. Can't forget to change that. I don't think you're changing right off this weekend, or are you over in Canada and the States? I don't remember if it's in fall or in spring. There's one period of the year we don't change at the same time. Yeah, so just walking along, going to check one of my geocaches, because there's a person who sent me a message that there was a hornet's nest that then, you know, kind of set up residence right beside the cache, it seems. Can you hear the animals? You can hear the cows far off. Yeah, so hornet's nest, and the person actually got stung. I told the person that, you know, well, actually I was told that you didn't have to, you know, go and put your hand on it. But I've deactivated the cache. That was a couple weeks ago now, and I haven't had a chance to walk up and see if the hornet's nest is still there. And no, I'm not going to put my finger in it. If it's there, it'll just stay deactivated. I'm not going to futz around there. So we're coming along. I mean, where we are, we're kind of a little side road. There was a walkathon here this morning. I didn't notice that until I got here, that the roads had been closed off. But since I was walking, listen to the animals. Yeah, there's a cross over there. I won't zoom in, I'm just going to keep on walking. Yeah, if there's anything special, well, let me see. Seems to me as usual, there always was something, it seems to me, I wanted to chat about, but well, there was one little thing that was kind of interesting. We had, some of you know, I think I've mentioned it before, that I'm on the board of trustees of a foundation for a country in Africa, and well, it's in the Ivory Coast. I don't know how much I can say anyway, but we're looking for setting up different school models and stuff like that. And at the same time this week, I was reading about the, I can almost say, the depopulation of Japan. You know how many, and in the country like in the Ivory Coast, it's the other way around. Most of the population is like between 15 and I think 15 and 25, something like that. So the thing is really, in a way, you don't want, I mean, the people to, you know, to not learn a trade and so on, and yet you've got to work in a way that the trades or what you can offer them is something that'll be useful in the years to come. We were talking about, you know, like for example, car mechanics. Well, it is true that right now, probably in Africa, it's kind of like a hybrid. All the older cars and older stuff, it's like really much repairing as the old days, but you know, they won't be keeping the old cars forever. And look at a car mechanic now. He's almost, you know, computer specialist and so on. And what type of trades? And we are talking here in this case about trades. So we had a list, we could say, of what we would call essential trades, but we're also looking into partnerships, sponsorships. We're going very much away from the model where you give things to the model where you teach people to work for things. And I think that's really important. I mean, it goes from away from, I was going to say, from the socialist state of things that big government gives everything. No, you got to kind of think like, you know, you do have to responsibilize the people so that they learn what they're supposed to be doing later on in life, and not always, you know, somebody's going to be paying for you all the time. Anyway, so yeah, we were having a big discussion about that. So I'm coming up slowly to where that cache should be. Hope I can find it. You know, I haven't actually been around here for a while. So let's see. we're right beside a main road, but luckily with the trees, we don't hear it too much. But now we're just starting to hear it a little bit. So let me see. Here's the bench. So it's opposite the bench. One of the trees over there. At one time I thought of putting it here, but anyway, it should be. There we are. Okay, people with caching sense. Where would you think the cache would be? Goodness sakes, you can see it right now. Okay. Well, let me see. Hornets. Hornets. Well, there's something there still. I don't think anything's there anymore. Little boxes behind. Okay. The hint was 6438. So let me see. Do we see anything else? Do you see anything that looks like a hornet's nest? No. Well, I'm going to reactivate it. I'm going to hide it a little bit better. Okay, anyway, so we'll just walk around. There's the field here. I might just hide it a little bit better with another stone. A second stone. I mean, stones always grow out of trees, don't they? Well, anyway, you know, it's funny how it is. I mean, I've had caches now out. I mean, anybody who puts these things, you kind of wonder, how come people don't notice? And then you think, well, why should they? How many people go and snoop in the trees? Not many, actually. Okay, anyways, that was just a little walk with you, and I'm up to 7 minutes, so I'll just kind of stop right here and say, have a happy Saturday, and we'll see if I make anything else later on today or tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Hope you enjoy the weekend. Bye.